Hey everybody, Corey back here with the Dental Dudes. I hope you're starting off 2023 with a bang, and I wanted to share some exciting news that we have with you all, and that is that Patterson has formed a partnership with the folks over at Aprio. And I'm sure most of you have heard their name, and for those of you that haven't, get ready to hear their name because this is something I personally am very excited about. I think it's going to be not only a benefit to all of you and my customers, but to all dentists across the country because I think they have the tools that are necessary to help see you through your practicing days to post-practicing days. And I'll explain a little bit about what I mean by that. But what this relationship does for us now, it allows Patterson and Aprio to come together and help offer you 8 key components of a practice or a practicing dentist from beginning to retirement. So, and then also keeping in mind your families or anybody who's going to inherit the practice or when you get ready to sell the practice. So in just a second, I'll jump into those 8 key areas and kind of give a little brief description. But really what we need to do is sit down and really go through these 8 key components and see which ones kind of speak to you and which ones are you interested in. But I wanted to share a quick story, and that is literally just the other day, I got a call from an office and the owning doctor had passed away, unfortunately, over Christmas. And the people left in the practice were kind of left with kind of hands in the air, not really sure the direction or what's next, what's our next step. They're a little bit lost. So it got me to thinking it was perfect timing having this meeting this past week is what's the game plan? What's your exit strategy? What happens in the event, God forbid, an emergency happens? And as we know from the Buffalo Bills player, Damar Hamlin, anything can happen at any given time. And I want to make sure I give you all the information that you need to help make those decisions a little bit easier on you, on your family, or whomever's in charge. So let's jump into the quick 8 key components. I'll keep it short or as short as I can. And then what I want to do is kind of expand on that in future videos, as well as sit down with you and kind of talk a little bit more about what all of these mean for you. All right, so those 8 key areas that we're going to be able to focus more on within your business. The first one is going to be tax and accounting. That is Aprio's core business, so that's what they're known for. That's where they got their start. The second one is going to be on transitions. That is a hot topic going around the dental industry today. It's been going on for the last couple of years especially, so we're going to be able to dive more into that. The next one is going to be, or number 3 is practice financing, giving you some options for that. Number 4 is associate placement. Again, another hot topic, looking to expand, bring somebody on. We're in your corner for that now. The other is merchant services. What does that mean to you or for you? We'll dive a little more into that in the future as well. Practice growth consulting, so helping you grow your practice, and growth means different things to different people, so can certainly help you with that now. The other one is, or one of the more important ones that we get asked about quite often, wealth management. And what can we do for your latter years and helping you enjoy what you're building right now? And the 8th and final component is practice startup consulting. So obviously this doesn't affect everybody, but for doctors looking to start their own place and practice, then you need somebody to walk with you along that way. So we can certainly help you with that, and we'll jump more into that later. The first key area, Aprio's core business, tax and accounting. So it is what it is. It is what it says it is. You need somebody on your side. You really need a dental CPA that knows your business. They know how you work and they know how dentists work. You have a unique business model. So we want somebody in your corner to help maximize those dollars. And at the end of the day, as much as we're in the healthcare business, we're also in the for-profit business. So we want to make sure that you're making what you should be and you're earning what you should be earning. And so Aprio's in your corner now to help you with that tax and accounting aspect of your business. Okay, the big T word, transitions. What does that mean for you? Well, I know for a fact if you haven't already gotten an offer letter from somebody from a private equity firm, you will soon be getting a letter from somebody from one of those firms making an offer on your practice. So it doesn't mean that's a bad thing. It just means we need to look at all the layers and what does that mean for you in transitioning out of your practice. So it's a conversation I have weekly, pretty much actually daily, with offices who are looking to make that next leap. Because let's face it, we know that you're going to transition out of this office at some point, whether it be a year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, whatever it may be. So now with the folks over at Aprio, we can help you make that transition a little more seamless, even if it means bringing a buyer to you or taking you to someone, whatever it is, we can help from every facet. Because unlike other transitions companies, it's not just a transaction. It's something that that we all take personally, and you should take personally as well. And knowing that we're going to transition your practice into the right hands. What that also means is you might be looking to transition into a practice. So let us help you find the right practice to transition into and make sure it's a right fit. So that way it becomes your baby from here on out. So again, we're not just looking transactional here. We're looking for the future, and we've got your best interest at mind. All right, hope that was helpful for you and you got a little something out of it. Obviously, this week we talked a little bit about tax and accounting, transitions, and transitioning into a practice, transitioning out of a practice. So the next two topics will come in the next video. So that way, again, these videos aren't too long, but you can get something out of them. So the next step would be, let's pick a time where we can meet. I don't care if it's for 20 minutes just to kind of get the conversation started, or if you want to sit down for a lunch, dinner, whatever it may be, so we can dive deeper into these and I can introduce you to the right people that can help you with these. So I'm very, very excited about this partnership with Aprio. Look forward to bringing them to you and finding out how we can all grow together and help grow your practice and get you where you want to be. So have a great weekend, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.